Hello everybody, welcome to Kanushi's Corner. For this episode we are going to be looking at starter stuff for the Gundam card game. So buckle up and let's get into it. Alright, so starting off, I would like to thank The Rogue Games and Gamers Paradise. It's some local stores that I was able to get quite a few starter decks from both of them. They're great. I managed to get a lot of the peripheral stuff from Gamers Paradise. They had all the things, and it was so great. Let's start off with just the accessories. I'm just gonna open this up. We're gonna look at them, ooh and ah, and we'll go over the decks in a second. But, okay, this is like really stuffed in there. There we go. We got it. These dice for the damage counters. I was sad about missing out on the beta of it, but then hey, these exist, and I'm gonna tell you, yeah, paying I think it was like $17 for it, it feels worth it. The tin's really nice. I kind of autistically waved mine around in excitement when I got home, and it took a ding, but at least the ding's on the bottom, not the top, where the cool Gundam card game thing is. It'd be like that. Sometimes you're just too excited. But yeah, it's really cool. I love the presentation with the foam insert thing. I might put this in something else and just display the tin, or maybe keep some pilot figures in the tin or something. That would be funny. That would be kind of cool. And the sleeves, I mean, the sleeves just look great. We'll just take one of them out. Okay, we'll take the pack out and then take one of them out and look at it. But yeah, bro, I just love this. It looks so good. I can't wait to sleeve up the Zeon Rush deck in the special Zeon Rush sleeves. God, it just looks so good. It even has like a slight, I don't feel like the camera's capturing it real good, but they do this and the Zeon when they have a slight foiling to them, to the emblems on the back. And you can tell because this side is the shiny. It's meant to be like that. Anyway. And I'm not going to take these out because this is just like how the card back looks. But yeah, this one is also, it has a very nice sheen to it. Looks very nice. I do suggest picking those up. I did not get here's her name, Locus Klein. Yeah, I might be butchering that, but whatever. Kill me. I'm a G Gundam fan. I'm not a Seed fan. Oops. I'm also a big IBO fan. I like the Build series. I like Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's really solid. But yeah, this is the deck box, and the deck box does come with a couple promos, but I just didn't get those sleeves because, again, hey, here I am. I'm saying I'm not a sleeve fan. Oh, bro, why am I an idiot? I didn't turn the box around. It's got that nice window to show off your LR or whatever it is you're packing in there. But this also comes with some promos, some exclusive deck boxian promos, which allegedly are going for a redonkulous amount online. The Gamers Paradise that I got this from didn't have a lot of them, and I didn't want to be that guy and buy a bunch of them, and yeah, we're not doing that. It's a nice little insert. Wow, these promos though, holy cannoli. I mean, I get it. They are, I like the Strike Gundam. I like the Strike, the Freedom. It's hard for me to not like the mobile suits in a Gundam series, but whoo, look at that card. These Gundam cards, bro. Like the etching, the freaking etching. This is raised. This emblem is all raised. This is these cards alone are definitely worth the $12 that this is supposed to be. Everyone who's not charging that for it, Jesus Christ. But exclusivity and all that, I feel like, I'm hoping Bandai pumps these numbers up and prints the little things into the ground. I really am. But there's that EX resource. I'm not a fan of the sleeves. I'm not Haro pilled. Sorry, Haro fans. It's cute. Haro's cute, whatever, but her with all the, damn, that's some shine. But her with all the Haros, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the sleeves. I gotta get my OG boys, the Gundam and the Zaku, looking cool with their Earth Federations and Xeon emblems behind them. Man, that is just gorgeous. All the like that card. If the sleeves looked like this, I'd have picked them up, but they sure didn't. Man, that is nice. I don't think the camera is doing this one justice. I'm gonna be real. Like, don't get, it looks good on camera, but it's like the silver up here, the like it just the black over here looks like glossy, but like a separated layer from the card as well. And I don't know, do I play with these as my EX base and EX resource? I feel like I should. I feel like I kind of should, because man, they look nice. They look so nice. Holy cow. And I do plan on playing the seed deck. I really like, we'll talk about that in a second. Now that I made a little room and cleared some stuff off, this was my favorite one to play. I've already opened and bought all the ones I got from Rogue Games, already opened and played, and it's super great. But these, you know, hey, let's hope I get a god deck here. I'll also be doing some other, let's move some Gunpla stuff off to the side there. It's a kit I'm gonna be working on. The first ones of these I already got from Rogue Games, were you know, great, look great. I got some pretty good C pluses and one LR plus. The aerial, I already made a short of that. Y'all might have already seen that. I've had a lot of fun with those. I tested them with some friends who are also interested, and I added more players to the market. I'm just hoping we can get boxes here, do some box openings, sell some packs, and do some of that good stuff. All of them are really fun. I ended up in the starter deck event, I ended up playing this, and it was kind of a mistake. I played this because of, you know, you got to represent. I love Xeon and like the ideals of space and all the. I picked for flavor. And I got some red sleeves, but I really should have picked this one. This was after playing all of them and seeing them all played and having fun with them. This is my favorite one, being able to kind of have that mid-range strategy of setting your units down and stuff. It's pretty good. We'll just go over them one after the other. And since we're talking about it, might as well just start with this one. There we go. Okay, got it. That took a little longer than I wanted, but I'm trying to preserve the boxes. I would like to, as dumb as it might be, well, that is not a god deck, but geez, man, that, like, they look good every time. Let's go ahead and we'll get the zoom in. As you can already see, it has the texturing to it, and oh man, it's so great. We're not gonna waste any time. Just open up the promo. You can get one of these cards as an LR plus, and a god deck is you get all of them in LR plus and foil. All right, let's see. Mobius Zero. All right, there's a C plus for us there. That's pretty tight. Man, they look so good. But yeah, pretty much the whole deck would be in this kind of variant. But even this, man, like, gosh, they look good. So the deck itself is really cool. It's all Gundam Seed based. You're gonna have your tokens at the back, a little punch out thing that it comes with, this, which tells you how to play the game. Of course, all of them come with those things, and the other stuff you would need, like your resources, your EX base, your tokens. The tokens are kind of cool. There's your EX resource. Go through the tokens real quick. You got the Ale Strike Gundam. All the art is just so good. Launch Strike Gundam. Sword Strike Gundam. All these are tokens that you can make in the deck through one way or another. And there's that Ale Strike. The LRs are just like, they're so good. And then here's the Aegis. That big blast. He was blasting. And yeah, these look good. The LR pluses look even better somehow. Haven't pulled one, yeah, like they definitely do. So you get those, and these two, this is a blocker, so it can actually block stuff, which is very useful. And then when it is paired with level 4, you can choose a unit with 4 or less HP, return it to its owner's hand. So it's a little bit of, you know, you can bounce some stuff, kind of clear the field, get a little tempo swing. And then this one here, if this unit has 5 or more AP, choose an enemy unit that is level 5 or higher, deal 3 damage to it on attack. So You got some board clear here, and you got some blocking and control here. So this deck is very mid-range blocker. You're going to be putting out your, your 2-drop 3/3s that are going to be able to destroy bases pretty good. Or, this one draws you a card, discard a card, so it can cycle. You get 4 of them strikes. Here's that Mobius 0. This is what it normally looks like. It's not bad. 2/4. You can attack in with it. Really, I love just the whole art thing there. Just the regular Mobius, which this one can block. It's really, really solid to have just a little chump blocker. Someone wants to swing in with something big, try to destroy a base, or it's just got a little bit left. It's always good. You got the 3/2s. Just a lot of really good mid-range bodies. This is some Breach, which if you're familiar with Magic, is kind of like Trample. And so when this attacks, if it destroys the unit that it's attacking, it's going to deal 3 damage, whatever the breach number is, 3 damage to the first card in the shields area, which is either going to destroy 1 shield, or it'll deal 3 damage to a base and maybe destroy the base. That's why the Wing Gundam's so hardcore, but we'll get to that. You get a few of those. The Jin's a 1-mana 2/2. Really good on turn 1 in this deck. Great turn 1 play if you're going second. This is also a pretty good one. It's during pair, you'll have, you get the draw a card if it gets blown up. So you have to waste your EX resource turn 1. Then you got some Kiras on attack. You give something -2 AP so you can swing into stuff, make it have no power. You get some free destruction. That's always great. Atherin, when linked, so this is with the moment that you link this unit to something, it can choose an active enemy unit as its attack target. During link is the wording for when it is, that's always happening. When it's linked is just like it's an enters effect basically. Then you got this bad boy here, the Strike Pack, which makes you those tokens. Hawk of Endymion. This can also be, I love these cards, the command cards that are also pilot cards. They're really useful. You get the main action. Actions can be used after blockers and at the end of turn for some really useful instant speed shenanigan stuff. Choose 1 enemy unit with 3 or less HP, return it to, so it's a good little, again, a tempo play at the end of your enemy's turn. Good stuff. The Magic Bullet of Dusk. Choose 1 friendly unit that is level 2 or lower. It gains first strike. Pretty good. First strike is first strike. If you're familiar with Magic, it just deals its damage first. This is the coup de grace, though. It turns all your blockers. You can restand them. Granted, you can't attack with them after you restand them using this effect, but there's other effects that can restand them and you can attack with them. Archangel, really, solid. Thankfully, you can only do it once per turn, or else it would get out of hand. That can get nuts. Here's the other base that this comes with. Love the art on that. Then you get all the resources, but that's the seed one. Beautiful, fun, excellente. All right, next let's move on to the Xeon Rush. I got my butt handed to me playing this deck. I went 1 and 3 out of the 4 games I played. Best of 1, of course. 1 game I had too many bases, 1 game I had too many pilots, and all right, here we go. Let's see. Nope. This time we'll save the promo thing for the end. This one's really fun though. I mean, it's a very standard aggro deck. You're not if you have played card games and you know how to play aggro and put bodies on the field and swing in for damage and lethal, you know how to play this deck. Here's your resources. Again, they all come with these resources. They all come with the EX base, the EX resource. This one you get 3 Char Zaku 2 because this is mainly the token you're making. And this Zaku 2. The one thing I don't like about this deck, which I get it, it's an aggro deck, blah, 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 is a lot of your units come in rested. And that leaves your opponent a lot of opportunities to blow them up. And also because you are making a lot of different tokens, when they get bounced, they're just gone. But this, if you get the Sinanju full frontal combo, not only does this look gorgeous, but during pair it has high maneuver, so it can't be blocked. So you can pretty much just swing into base, swing into whatever you want. No blocks. If only you could give it first strike, right? And then, oop, well, there's the other one. During your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy shield area card with battle damage, so you know, it's set up to blow up a base, and then you can deal 2 damage to any enemy unit. So he can take out a lot of stuff if you can give him, you know, if you can restand him, get him extra combats, that could be really, really, really deadly. Yeah, you get 2 of those. And then here's the beautiful Char Zaku 2. I think these look really good. I love the etching to them, the lines, like the cards are panel lined basically. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's very anime. I love it. The LR pluses, like the plus cards, I mean, you saw the difference between the Mobius and the regular. You know, you're here with me. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. When this is destroyed, you can reveal 1 Zeon or Neo Zeon, add it to your hand. It has to be a unit card though. It doesn't say unit over here. Return the remaining ones to the bottom. Char Zaku is very useful. And here we have Angelo's Girazula, which is support, so you can beef some stuff up. You know, a lot of those. It's also a 3/3 for 3. It's just a decent body to blow stuff up and do some damage. Here we have a normal Girazula. It's a little cheaper, a little less power, no effect. You get some of these, and a 2-drop 2/1 also with that support 2, so it can attack, it can beef stuff up. You get quite a few 1-drop, like just little one mana bodies, 1 resource body, whatever you want to call it. Magic Brain. As you can see, you get 3 of these Dracies, 3 of these Zaku 1s, and that's good. Glad those aren't up to 4. But then this right here, this bad boy is like cream of the crop. Getting this out, going second, getting this out turn 1 is the business. Then you can swing into base turn 2, boom, it's gone. Shield. You can really just start running people over with those Zaku 2s. You can get them out early enough. The goof is also nice because it can get you as one of them tokens. Goof troop, we always stick together. Yeah, I love that it makes a dude just for that joke. Anyway, and then here we have full frontal. This is what goes with that Sinanju if you're not familiar. He's from Unicorn. He's a guy. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, he's a guy. He's certainly he's a villain, all right. You may deploy 1 Xeon unit level 4 or lower when you pair him. So you put him out, you can get a free dude from hand. Really falls into that aggro strategy. Char here. During attack, you can beef something up, and if it's Link, it gets high maneuver, so it can't be blocked. Really enables just getting in there, attacking. Like, you know, are you seeing the theme here? It is really good when it runs, but if you're stuck with too many pilots or too many bases, and your opponent's just blowing all your dudes up or doing something to take your bodies off the field, you'll fall behind, and it does get to feeling pretty rough. Choose 1 friendly unit plus 2 AP as this guy's doing. He also goes with that Girazula. This is a fun one, dealing 2 damage. I wish I had used this maybe at the end of opponent's turn more when I did use it, but it's just solid to do 2 damage or something. Whenever, you know, just like done. You think it's gone. Choose 1 friendly unit, can't receive battle damage. I didn't really get to play. I mean, there's only 2 of them in the 50 card deck, and I never really got to see one or play with one. Now we have kind of the sinker. We get 6 bases, and they're not terrible bases. Relula is going to be choosing an enemy unit with 5 or less AP and dealing the damage to it, so you can maybe get that last damage in on something or snipe something that's been bothering you, or maybe taking down your units. And you know, there's some interesting things you can do with that, or double play it and deal 2 damage to one thing if you're really desperate, like you have 4 bases in hand and nothing else to do, so you're just playing them out. And this is another problem. So the tokens, I get, okay, it can't, not everything can be super powered, it's a starter deck, but at the same time, the fact that this is rested, and then the Char Zaku 2 can't be linked with a Char to give it hate, like this could be a better state, but just making a rested Zaku isn't the best. And then whenever you've somehow out of your 6 bases drawn 4 of them in an aggro deck, yeah, things can get rough with this one. But it does have the potential to go fast, go hard, get in there, and slam dunk. That did not work out. Let's see what promo came out of this one. What is my special Pringle this time? Oh, okay, hey, that's pretty cool. Gaza D sleeves. I like the ripple etching to it. Very cool. Very nice looking C+ there. Moving right along with the Wings of Advance here. We're gonna save Grandpa for last. Right. No God deck on that one. Womp womp. Oh well. Ugh. That one's a little roughly packed in there, huh? It's kind of squeezed a little tight, eh? Seen one squeeze that tight before. Go, boom. So this one, it's very much about you're kind of wanting to get to the late game or ramp into your late game earlier. It gives me very Simic vibes from Magic the Gathering, and then once you get there, you got big crazy cool things like the Wing Gundam 4/5 Breach 5, and then you can attack active units level 4 or lower as attack targets, so you can just start getting in there, being aggressive, clearing off units, clearing out bases once you get up to this guy, and yeah, it can be pretty nutty. Wow, this one's like yuck. Then you get the Tallgeese here. Tallgeese look very nice. And you can set it as active. You pay 4 once per turn during your main. And you can just set them as active so you can attack twice. Here we have the Wing Bird mode. This is very simple. It just ramps you an EX resource. You get quite a few of those. The Heavy Arms wrecked me with the aggro deck I was playing. Somebody put this out, blew up a bunch of my little like one HP tokens, and there went my game plan. But you know, that's life. It'd be like that. But yeah, the point is, this guy is a good sweeper. During pair, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, deal 1 damage to all enemy units that are level 3 or lower. So it's good stuff. Here we have the Sandrock. This is a 4/3 body. It's kind of good that it doesn't really do anything other than, oh, you have Katra. Okay, it has haste now because you linked it. Magnac, solid little mid-range body, 3/2. Then here we have the Leo. You know him, you love him. Love the art on that. 2/2 dude. Ares, I love that this one comes with blockers. Very useful to have that 2/1 blocker against a lot of stuff here, especially surviving in that early game, trying to build your resources. And same thing with this dude. Some really good solid low blockers to get into those bigger units like the Heavy Arms and the Wing. Here we have Hero. This is a really great one. When you link, he's already boosting stuff by 2/1, which is nice, but if you link him to one of those Wing Gundams, he's boosting it that little bit extra. Here we have Zex Marquis for the Tallgeese. This one during the link with the Tallgeese. If it destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, you can draw a card, so there's your card advantage. He's a little much, you're gonna be a level 5 for him, but then we have Simultaneous Fire, which is also Troa to go with the Heavy Arms. You can choose one of your units and give it Breach 3, which is quite nice. But you have to do that during the main. You can't like sneak this in on people. This one, however, you can only do during action. Your shield cards can't receive damage from units 4 or lower, so that's another good, basically a fog. Good fog effect. Siege Ploy. Choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP and rest it. Then you get 2 of those. Yeah, 2 of those. And then some solid bases. You get 3 of the St. Gabriel Institute. Add 1 shield to your hand. Look at the top 2. Put 1 on top, 1 on bottom. So you get a little like sleight of hand style effect. And then Corsica base here either makes you a Tallgeese token or deploys a Leo. You got the resources, all that good stuff. Here, I'll drop those down. Resources, all that good stuff. And then here are those tokens we just mentioned, the Leo and the Tallgeese. Saved them for last this time and get a little punch out card. I've been excited for this card game for a long time, and these cards look really nice. It's very nice. Can't wait to build some fun decks out of them. Ooh, bruh, that Sandrock, the C+ of that Sandrock looking good, baby. Love the way those beam scimitars. Are they scimitars? I don't know. Maybe I'm not using the right weapon name, but yeah, that man, that's good. Oh, wow. The plus treatments just look so good. It sucks that they are heckin' Pringle-tastic, you know. There's ways to fix that, but jeez, they just look so good. The back printing and the way the eyes light up, turns on. God, it looks so good. Ah. And last but certainly not least, Heroic Beginnings, the first starter deck. Starter deck 01. Here we go. Nope. Sure does look nice. Maybe when I do the assemble kit videos, we'll have some of them. We will see when that happens. All right, so this one is, I can't really put my finger on what to call the strategy of this one. I feel like it's very mid-rangey, sort of, but not really in the same way of the Seed one. You're doing a lot of repair stuff, but then you could poop out a lot of units, and it's very fun. As you can see, there's a lot of tempo swings that you can get in this deck. It's really crazy. It does some cool stuff. But as you see, you get the repair, so at the end of your unit, this unit recovers the specified, so it just keeps healing itself. That's that Gundarium, baby! RX-78-2 cannot be stopped. During your turn, all your units get +1 AP as well if you have this paired with anything. So yeah, that Gundam is rocking it. Beefs up all your other units, looks great. And then after that, we have the aerial permit score 6. You get another aerial in here as well. You get another Gundam too. But this one, when paired, you choose an enemy unit level 5 or lower, and it gets -3 AP. So you pair this up with something, minus something out, and then you can swing into it. And that permit score 6 looks gorgeous. If you want to see what the LR Plus looks like, you can go check out my short that I have of that. Maybe I'll link that, but man, I really, they both look so good. Just like, wow. And then again, let me see if I can, there we go. You can kind of see it there. Just all the lines to it, the etching, the detail, like these, wow. These cards are nice. And it kills, like, these decks should be about like 15 to 20 bucks. I think the MSRP on them is 12. But most of like the local shops have them for 15 to 20. So kills me. The price is good. The quality looks great. Bandai is killing it with this. Here's that other Gundam. When paired with a white based teammate specifically, you get to draw cards. There's some card advantage there. It's a little costly. You ain't got to be level 5, but it only costs 3. So yeah. Still card advantage. And you got your lowly little gun cannon boy here. He's looking cool. For those, you gun tank. Deploy one, choose an enemy unit and rest it, so it, you know, you can kind of rest some stuff, given there, blow some stuff up. Here you got your gems. Solid little 2/2 for 1 mana. I love playing that on turn 1. Going second, always good. Here we have the other aerial bit on form. All little bits on it, looking cool. 3/4 for 2 mana. Nothing wrong with that. Nice being able to pair that with Soletta too. Makes it like a 4/6. Very beefy, hasty body. And here we have some Demi trainers, some solid blockers. Zowart, another solid blocker. It also can't choose the enemy player as its attack target. So you have to use this one to break into stuff or just save it for a blocker. And we're on to the pilots. We get Amuro Ray. When you pair him, you can choose an enemy unit 5 or less, rest it. So you get this on the Gundam, you rest, you swing it like, or you pair them to the aerial. And there's some nasty stuff you can do with that. And you have the Soletta here with when you attack, once per turn, stand one of your resources back up. So that can pseudo ramp in a way. We'll call it pseudo ramp. Thoroughly damaged here is choose a rested unit, deal 1 damage to it, so you can blow something up, or he's just an emergency pilot if you need to stick him on something. Same thing here. Kai's resolve, except it's the other way. You can heal something, an emergency pilot if you need it. Unforeseen incident. Choose 1 enemy unit, gets -3 AP. Love that this is an action card, so you can kind of trick your opponent into attacking you, and then you get that nice tempo swing there. white base, what do you think white base does? It deploys things. You can get a Gundam if you have nothing. If you have one thing, you get the gun cannon, and then if you have 2 or more things, you get the gun tank. Whenever people at the starter deck event were playing this one, I was just marveling at the flavor of this card. I love the concept. I love the flavor. 10 out of 10, A++. It also just, you know, I feel like it's one of the better bases in that once per turn you're able to make a dude. It's pretty nice. This one's okay. It's very inexpensive base, so it's nice in a jam. But being able to rest this and give all your linked units +1 AP, it feels a little niche. But yeah, that's that one. And the tokens in the back, there's that Gundam. All these are for the white base card, the gun cannon, and the gun tank. So it's nice. I think you get three of the RX-78. This one you get 2, the LR, the token, and then the MA form. All right, well, that's it. We'll get on to the wrap up here in a second. Well, there you have it. Everything that I could get my hands on for the Gundam card game. That's not the assemble kits. I'll have a different video. We'll go over those. That one might take a little bit longer because I do want to paint the minis for the video. But yep, that's it. 2 thumbs up. I approve everything. Kind of sad I didn't get a god deck for the video. That would have been like super huge. I would have probably freaked out a little too much on that one. But anyway, yep, that's it. We got some really solid promos. Oh, I'll rip the other one at the end. But yeah, really solid. You get one of those with each starter deck. And maybe you also might get a deck that has a deck full of the pluses. So cross your fingers for that one if you want to get you some. Best of luck in finding it. Best of luck in playing. If you want to play, hit me up. Leave some comments about what you think about the Gundam card game. If you're excited about it, if you managed to get some, did you get a god deck? So let me know. Show me pictures. I think they're so cool. All right, well, that's it. And until next time, have a good one. Oh, totally forgot. It's a GM. We got the gym. I say it looks fancy. That is not what I was expecting, but like, man, the background in that one. Boom. Jeez, it just looks so good. Oh, this is the Gundam Astaroth, by the way. That's what I'm working on here. Yep, Gundam Astaroth. He's gonna look really good whenever he's done, especially these parts. Okay, well, that's that.